Hello again, and have I got a very special lightsaber to show you today. This is a Roman Props, screen accurate, 1-to-1 replica of Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber from Star Wars A New Hope. This prop replica is a masterpiece. By Roman Props, you can find him on Google very easily. He ships these fantastically accurate kits. This one, each individual section has been modelled after the individual parts that made up the original prop that was seen in the movie. Now, a little quick history lesson regarding this prop. The parts, I think as I've spoken in previous videos before, when they made the props for the very first Star Wars movie, and you know, the second and the third, it's not like the modern movies where they have a props department that sort of, you know, by these days standards, 3D printing and all kinds of modern design techniques. This was created using salvaged parts from a whole different variety of sources. Now, as I said, this kit is made up of the individual sections as it would be in the original prop. The end here was originally a tap. This bit here was the on the end of a barrel of a machine gun. You have a graphics clamp from a camera flash gun. These here are, I believe they're some transistors, some electronic transistors. This section from here to here, referred to as the grenade section, because it was made from a World War II grenade, a rifle grenade. And this section here is the weather vane, as the grenade would fly off of the rifle. This here would, the air would flow through these grills here and basically stabilise it in midair. And this here is a off of a Rolls-Royce jet engine. It's a part of a piping that would connect into it. Anyway, fantastically accurate. Oh, and I almost forgot the bubble strip, which is off of a calculator. It was a display. The numbers would appear in each one of the bubbles. Anyway, amazing piece. Exceptionally well detailed. I'll just show it. You've got the graphics clamp there with the graphics wording on it. It's a D-ring, clamp and the lever arm, the weather vane, neck section, and back up to the top. Now, this alone is a display piece. It's very heavy. It's made of solid metal parts, and I probably wouldn't recommend wearing it on a belt, at least not this particular model. As I said, very clunky, very heavy. I will only ever have this as a display piece. Now, when it's shipped from Roman, it's a solid piece, just for display or belt hanging, if you will. And what I decided to do is tinker with it slightly, and I wanted to build a crystal chamber into it. I wanted a slide open sort of mechanism, if you will, to reveal a crystal chamber. Now, it took a little bit of work because in the original kit by Roman, it has a threaded metal bar that runs the exact length of the saber, and it's what holds all the pieces together. The pieces are modular and they slide onto it and lock into place, keeping it all as one piece. Now, I retained some of the bar in it. This section here holds the neck and the emitter flange together, and up to here holds the bottom, the pommel, tap end, whatever, this section, and the section underneath the clamp that holds the clamp on. But I cut it out here and here, so this section here is hollow. Now luckily the design of the grenade section is hollow for this kit, which made it a little bit easier in putting a crystal chamber inside it. And now what I'll do is I will show you the crystal chamber. Very simple, it literally just slides open like this. Let me get a little bit closer to the camera. Just slides open, as so. And there inside I put the crystal chamber. Now what I'll do is I'll set it down, and I will attempt to zoom in a little on it. There we go. Makes it a little easier. Now this won't slide off at the end, this stops about here. The crystal chamber is some metal struts that I built inside here. It has all these small brass coloured, should I say, pipes and power conduits. That is an actual quartz crystal that I chiseled down into that kind of rough shape. It originally was a bit neater, but it was also larger as well, which made it trickier to sort of fit into the very narrow room, very narrow space, very, very limited amount of space inside the kit in order for me to fit it in. Had to chisel it down, which was... I was a little nervous doing it because, of course, like anyone who has tried to chisel any type of rock or crystal, one wrong move and you can shatter the whole thing. But I managed to chip off enough to make it this nice kind of rough colour. And then I coloured it slightly. It was solid blue, but it kind of rubbed off on my fingers a little bit. But I kind of like it. It's almost sort of marbled, like a marbled blue sort of effect running through it. Anyway, and it does illuminate too. So let me just zoom out very slightly. So the batteries are up here in this section. The neck can be unscrewed as such, comes off, and there's a little module there inside which has the LED and the battery. It's just a few button cells in it. It's just light, there's no sound effects, it's just for display, just lights up the crystal. And the wires run down one of these struts, and I managed to place a switch underneath the clamp, underneath one of these transistor buttons. So zoom back in, so you hit one of these, push this in, and it illuminates the crystal as such. Now it's a little bit bright in here, so I'm not sure how well you could probably see that, but there it is. And because of the shape of the crystal after me chiseling away at it, it captures the light really well. You can't see it too well in this particular room where it's quite bright. It's during the day, but there we go. You can see a little better there. I'll press it in again, and it goes into a flashing mode. And then once more for off. And that's that. Close it back up. It fits snug inside. It doesn't lock, which is, I wouldn't say it's a problem, but it would not be suitable for hanging upside down on a belt, because this section would just slip open all the time. It's just for display, just having it as a really nice shelf piece. Batteries, as I said, are really easy to change. I took that into consideration when building it, so to unscrew this and take it off, real simple to do. Now, the major credit here goes to Roman Props, because it's an absolutely exquisite kit, and I waited a long time to get all the parts, and they are now shipping out to everyone who put in pre-orders for them, and they are sublime, absolutely fantastic. And to know that you have one of these and it's absolutely 100% accurate to the prop, at least the exterior, I mean, not my crystal chamber that I built in it, but the unaltered prop, the unaltered kit by Roman, is fantastic. And you should definitely check out his site. I will leave a link for his site in the description. Now, I hope you found that as fun as I found showing this off. And thank you for watching, by the way. If you'd like to see any additional pictures of my lightsaber collection, of this one and the other projects I've been working on, please follow me on Instagram. I shall leave a link in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and may the Force be with you.